Okay, so here's my 2-minute review of Insidious the Red Door. 2 minutes up and go. So Insidious the Red Door sees Patrick Wilson jump behind the camera for his directorial debut. Unfortunately, his inexperience really shows. He just can't quite craft the tension and dread that James Wan or even Leigh Whannell did when they stepped behind the camera. I think that he did a good job competently trying to tell a story and bring everything back to the big screen after the second film and skipping that fourth film and the third film. But the story, unfortunately, is held back by a very poor script that just doesn't go anywhere. I think the concept they were trying to tell of like fatherhood and their son is a good idea, but it just didn't land for me. And I think that overall, it's poorly shot as well. It looks kind of cheap. And some of the scares, while I think there are some good scares, like they tried to be unique, they're not scares that are going to stick with you when you leave the theater. And the tension just doesn't go through the entire film. It doesn't build up like something that James Wan can do. And the story just like it's held back by paper characters. I think that Patrick Wilson did a good job stepping back into his role. I think the guy who plays Dalton did a good job stepping back into his role after all this time. Also, Little Brother's pretty good, but Rose Byrne's not very good. The side characters are not very good. A lot of them are just paper characters to get from one scene to the next, and it just goes nowhere. The ending leaves you kind of feeling like you didn't really watch anything that was necessary. I don't feel like we needed this movie in the first place. I don't even understand some of the rules. It takes away some of the rules that were established from the first movies, and it doesn't really make sense. It's not clear when we're in the further or when we're not in the further, if they're dreaming, if they're not. It's very confusing how they get there, and I just think it feels ultimately like a movie that just didn't need to be made, which really sucks because I like the Insidious franchise and I want to see it keep going. I really hope that Patrick Wilson can hone his skills, come back and give us another Insidious film or another horror film or something original. I feel like he's got something there. He just doesn't quite have it yet. That's my 2 minutes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.